Dear Anastasio, for as long as I remembered, you aged like fine wine. You had me at 69 years old, and growing up, it always haunted me that any second could be your time to go. I painted this perfect picture of how I perceived things would go. You see, never did I comprehend the words of his native tongue, responding to commands I've never understood, that these words are more than just lectures, but tattoos engraved in the land of the Filipino brand. I stand to be disciplined. Bombarded with the devil's thoughts, I cry, never do I want to see my father die. 92 years in the making, and I've realized that you were good enough, deserving to be my father, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was so selfish. I'm sorry I ever made you feel like a bother, because I know you just wanted to be sought after, and I'm sorry. You see, I'm not equipped for earthquakes like that. My heart is not built for hurricanes. I'm tortured by thunder because it took away tomorrow. I'd prayed to be by your bedside, blindsided and terrified, to nullify your demise at the expense of your life being jeopardized, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry the mere presence of your family could not witness your last breath, as I fear the tubes attached to your chest, wrapped around your neck, would be the lasting image left. I'm afraid. I'm afraid that from pen to paper, my feelings will fully materialize. I'm okay and I'm strong have been the biggest lies I've used to disguise that this is what rock bottom must feel like. And the news broke. As I dropped to the floor, my knees buckle. Tears run down the side of my face, enough to quench the thirst of a village. The palms of my hands gravitate toward each other as it points toward the skies. My outstretched hands position in prayer, and I look toward the heavens and I ask God, if you really perform miracles, why not now? See my fist clench. I grab life by the collar. I look for answers in the eyes of the doctors. My mother calls me and tries to explain. My father has not wakened in 24 hours. She says, keep praying. As I shout to God, please don't let these cries fall on deaf ears. Let the swells in my eyes push the blockage of blood flow to your heart. His arms crossed against his chest, as if his heart was marked for crash landing. The waves come crashing in. Suddenly my eyes barely match the horizon. I'm gasping for air, losing my breath. I'm praying for a lifesaver. Dad, wake up! But after 48 hours went by, as his heart rate dropped and his final breath was taken, how fitting, it was his heart that was the last to go. It was then where I realized, while I was praying for a lifesaver, the lifesaver was really for me. We failed to understand that Anastasio means the resurrection. And because he's not physically here, his spirit is always near. We no longer have to live in fear at the sight of a future so unclear. You see, time waits for no one, and neither should we. We fail to see the light at the end of a tunnel, because life is a beautiful thing as it should be. Sometimes choosing hope is asking for the sun not to set. Better yet, sometimes choosing hope is asking the ocean to part ways. There is hope at the bottom of the well. There is life after death. And until we see each other then, may I ask God that you may resurrect again.
Thank you.